on the previous episode.
We're on the same thing, verticals, but we're going to leave the outside wheel route. And again, he was kind of in a cover 3, cover 2 shell. In the cover 2 zone, gets beat over the top to Joey Galloway. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, episode 42 of the No Money Spent. And let's not waste any time. Let's hop into today's content. We got Team of the Week, Weekend League rewards, and more. But in terms of the content dropping today, we got Ozzie Newsome, Joey Porter, and Mike Evans being the set cards for Team of the Week. Of course, 387s, 484s, and 580 overalls needed for the set. In terms of the stats for the Ozzie Newsome, really underrated card. 88 speed, hits the 90+ medium route running threshold, as well as 76 blocking. Ravens and Browns theme team probably going to be picking up this card. He really takes Waller, and they're basically 1A, 1B in terms of the meta tight end, the best tight ends in the game. The second card being Joey Porter, the defensive legend, a little underrated, not underrated, a little under like stat-wise. 86 speed, not the best, 90 power move, and 86 block shed, a little underwhelming in terms of a right outside linebacker. Wouldn't really say he's a coverage, more of a rushing, so maybe put him at right end, left end, but a decent rusher. I think he's only Steelers team to my knowledge. And then the current day hero being Mike Edwards, 91 speed, 90 zone coverage. The only downside, he's a little short, 5'10", and with a little less block shedding and like strength in terms of those stats. Maybe throw him in a deep middle third for a cover 2. Don't really want him in the box making tackles, having to shed tight ends and wide receivers for some blocks. And then the limited time card being Aaron Jones, 90 speed, 92 break tackle. Unfortunately, elusive back archetype. Wish he was receiving, so we could have got that backfield master for 1 AP. I think he should have been a receiving back. I mean, as seen by the performance from last night, 3 touchdowns. Really great performance. First the Lions on Monday Night Football, but he is going to be the limited, so I wouldn't really recommend buying him. He's probably going to be out 700, 800K throughout the week. Hopping into the corresponding solo challenges, you're going to get the team of the in terms of the solos, you got 1 full game and then 1 half game. Pretty fast, probably take around 15 minutes, and you get the corresponding team of the year solo token, as well as the 87 overall choice of 2 87 NCAP players being Lamar Jackson and Roquan Smith. We are going to be choosing Roquan Smith. You'll see he fits right into our lineup at 87 overall. Now, in terms of an update to the Team of the Week program, they made the quick sells for these 87 NCATs instead of 10 training, 190, so it ends up being worth about 7 to 8K in terms of training, but a decent, I wish they'd be more around 300, but 190, if you don't want to use these cards, just quick sell them, get the 9 to 10K training. But Roquan Smith is going to fit right into our lineup, replacing Miles Jack and pushing Tremaine Edmonds down to the middle linebacker too. I don't really play my middle linebackers in terms of defense or any linebackers, but he will be in on goal line, so it is a free upgrade. 87 overall from, I think, 80 overall was Miles Jack. Now we're going to hop into the weekly rewards. 50,000 coins. Did get, Star Wars, 10 wins. The packs, we're going to run through the packs. We do pull 1 elite, but not the best packs. In terms of weekend league structure, it's funny. FIFA 22 just announced their weekend league structure. The game drops in a couple days, but they really upgraded their weekend league reward structure. They went from, I think, 30 games down to 20, as well as they added a day, I think, to how long you could play, and then you get your rewards right when you finish, which is just an insane update, as well as you get points. Like, basically, it's a point structure. You get 1 point for a loss, 4 points for a win, so you can lose basically all 20 games, and I think you still get like 70K worth of stuff in FIFA, and FIFA coins are a lot more scarce. Hopefully we get this in Madden 23, as we're probably not going to get an update in this year's weekend league. But hopping into the binder from this morning before Team of the Week was live, I had 2 Montez Sweats that I kept overnight because he was about 120K. We're going to list him for 140. Day 2 sell eventually. And then hopping into the Team of the Week 2 content, basically just dropped, and I was buying some rising stars for some absurd trading prices at under 105,000 for 89. Ends up being about 32.5 coins for trading. Now the market is not going to be that low, but that was just in terms of the instant panic in terms of Team of the Week 2. But hopping into the binder now at the current day, like live, this is what my binder is. I think I had 7 heavyweight cards, as well as you see I added about 80 or 70 gold players from the Get a Player pack that I did last night. So in terms of like how much I have, if you add all the heavyweights that I have to sell, I'd be at about 3.9 mil. And if you add about the 70 to 80 Get a Players, I'd be well over 4 mil in terms of if I didn't do the Get a Player pack. So we're basically, let's just say 3.95 mil for right now. Now in terms of the cards that I've sold throughout the day, you're going to see we're selling Conklins for 150, Sweats for about 140, and then the 3 Ls were going anywhere from 88 to 92. I did sell a Saffold for 109, got kind of lucky. Now, in terms of training, what I've been buying, I have been spamming heavyweight packs today, but you're going to see I've been buying a bunch of 87s at under 51,000 or some 89s for under 110,000. The best training now, as I said in my Market Monday and yesterday's video, training did drop, went from about 37 to a consistent 34 coins for training, so a 3 coin drop, which is significant. Hopping into the heavyweight market kind of right now, you just saw that what I sold the cards for, but Conklin 150, Sweat's a little low, but he goes for 140, and the 3Ls are hovering around 90,000. So remember, the prices really not have moved from yesterday, and training's gone down, so that's when we want to strike and do the heavyweight packs a ton. In terms of the best training to buy, you're going to see 87 in the weeks. Like I said, they're up there for basically all the time at 54 to 55,000. A couple refreshes and you can get them for 50,000 to 51,000. 50,000 being 34 coins for training. That's probably the base of what you can buy training for right now. So 34 coins for training makes the heavyweight pack 2,700 training, ends up being about 91,000 coins per pack, and you see the 3Ls are going for about 90,000. So this is the best time to pull the heavyweight packs. We're basically going to have till Wednesday night to go fully liquid before the Thursday announcement of Team Diamonds. So basically have today and tomorrow to sell and re-roll the heavyweight packs, keep buying training, and the market basically can't go any lower than what it is today. We're going to hop into a weekly game from Sunday night. I know we just showed weekly rewards, but I had to get a game plan. You're going to see we played Watch E Work. We're going to lose 17 to 8, but in the next game, we are going to match up with him again. So a little bit of a rivalry game, revenge match for myself. Maybe we play him this weekend, get a little best of 3 going. But we're going to hop into it. You see his 3 players. He did have Julio, Marcus Peters, limited time edition. Hadn't really played those cards yet. It was fun playing against Julio for sure, but we're going to hop in our on offense. Gun bunch offset, of course. We're going to hit Calvin on one of our first plays on the post route. Going to make one man miss, but we're going to get tackled at the 5-yard line. Skip ahead of play to 2nd and goal. Reggie Bush is able to walk into the end zone. And I practiced this all last weekly since I really wasn't going for top 100 or anything special. Really practice my 2-point conversion offense because it's a really big advantage if you can get basically 2 out of 3 2-point conversions to be successful during a game. I mean, that's basically an extra point that you have on your opponent. We're going to convert that, go up 8-0, but our opponent is going to come back, run the ball on 1st down, and then on 2nd and down, we're going to show up blitz, but basically run max coverage, only sending 3 in a little cover 2 shell. And Daniel Jones, oh no, he does have Zach Wilson as well. I'm going to bait the delay fade with Cam Chancellor, learning from the previous game, running a lot of tight end delay fades. We were right on that. So now 8-0. We do not get the ball to start the second half, unfortunately, but we're going to hit the backside dig to Joey Galloway. He's going to beat man coverage. Our opponent is missing some hit sticks. We're going to just take the field goal. So we're going to go 15-0 on our opponent right away. But our opponent basically, he's not going to go out without a fight. On his 1st and 10, check down to Reggie Bush to the left side. Very smart player, was really good mostly with his reads except for the lurks in this gameplay. But again, 1st and 10, play clock winding down a little bit. We're going to send a little bit more pressure, but unfortunately you see the tight end delay fade to Darren Waller. This guy had basically felt like every limited time card in the game on his team, and eventually 1st and 10, a little flip shovel pass on the jet sweep to Jerry Rice is able to get himself inside the 10, and then on 1st goal, you're going to see he's going to wait, and somehow hit basically a curl route. I don't really know what my defender's doing. He's going to have to respond, match my energy, go for the 2-point conversion. I thought I was going to lurk that with Trayvon Moehrig, but unfortunately gets a 2-point conversion. So we're up 7 now, 15-8. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Basically, this needs to be my last drive. I cannot let him touch the ball, and it's going to be a check down fest on my end. Check down the Reggie Bush. Check down the Reggie Bush again. A couple more check downs. We're going to skip ahead down to the 8-yard line. 13 seconds left. 1st and goal. Hit the tight end delay fade. Give him a taste of his own medicine. We aren't able to get in. Get stuffed at the 1. So only 1 play left with no timeouts. Not really going to see anything open. We're just going to throw it away with 1 second left. Take our 3 and move on. Make it a 2-possession game. So 18-8 now. And our opponent's first play out of the second half. I'm going to make a terrible kind of pursuit angle with Ed Reed, and he's going to run with Reggie Bush, but luckily Reeves is able to save it at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal now. Zach Wilson is going to roll out. We're going to finally get some pressure. He's going to have to throw it away, and on 2nd and goal from the 6, you're going to see I have Cam Chancellor, acrobat, man, the best defensive ability in the game. Cam Chancellor makes a hell play. I didn't really think I was going to get there with the user. The acrobat kind of bailed me out. He's going to quit. A really good gameplay, 2 nasty lurks, but that's going to be all for this episode. If you've been enjoying the content, if you're new here, subscribe, like if you enjoyed the video, and comment if you have any questions in terms of the market, what we're expecting tomorrow in terms of flashback cards. But that's going to be all for this episode. Until next time, peace.